that I could smoke you, I could roast you, and then you'd love it, you text me I love you, and then I'd fucking ghost you.
What if the secret to climbing the ranks has nothing to do with more practice? What if I told you that the difference between winning and losing was your workout? Now, stay with me here, because I'm about to reveal that 3 fitness hacks that the pros are using, and it's scientifically proven. It's like an unfair advantage. This might just be the edge that you've been looking for, so stay tuned.
Back to the basics.
Alright, so what's the first unknown strategy? Well, with science-based lifting and taking over the social media and dominating lifting space, it's best to revert back to the basics. The compound lifts, squat, bench, and deadlift. Optimizing those leads to bigger gains everywhere else. So starting with bench, how do we optimize our bench press? The best way to optimize your bench press is to lift like you're a power lifter. Now, lifting like a powerlifter doesn't mean doing one set, sitting down for 30 minutes, and then going again. Powerlifting means you're going to do 3 sets of bench press, working up to your heaviest 1 rep max. And this, for me, led to a over 200 pound increase in my bench press. I went from starting weight 75 pounds to now benching 300. So this method works, trust me. Now moving on to our squat. How do we optimize our squat? Well, it's basically going to be the same thing, but the main thing with squat is you want to focus on your form as well as the heavy sets. If you don't have your form right, you will very easily throw out your back. I've had many back injuries due to my squatting form. It's not fun, so definitely, if you don't know how to squat correctly, look up powerlifting form videos on YouTube. But that was my main way of learning. Alright, so our deadlift. What do we need to do with our deadlift? Now, the deadlift is mainly a lower back and hamstring movement. So the best way to optimize your deadlift is to do the things that I've mentioned already. It all comes back to form, reps, and warm up, especially on deadlift. Deadlift hips need to be warmed up, back needs to be warmed up before you even attempt any numbers. Even starting with the bar will prevent you from injury. Moving on.
Diet and supplements.
Alright, so now that you've learned the staples of lifting, we all know the feeling, right? You drink your pre-workout, you eat your pre-workout meal, and you walk in, and then you wonder why you're regressing on all your lifts, and your pump disappears. Here are some ways to fix that. Alright, so first off, supplements. What do you need to be taking to optimize your training to the fullest? For me, I would recommend creatine, a good pre-workout, and a little, I don't know if a lot of people know this, but baking soda. Adding baking soda to your supplement routine before the gym will increase your output during your workout. For me, I've noticed a difference. If you are low on sleep, taking some baking soda before your workout can help you get the numbers you've been looking for. If you don't want to regress on your lifts, take your baking soda with your pre-workout. All right, so moving on. Well, the pre-workout meal. The most important meal before your lift. The most important meal of the day, almost. So why do you need a pre-workout meal? Well, to have a pre-workout meal is going to change the course of your workout. If you have a good one, your workout's going to be good. If you have a bad one, your workout's going to suffer. How do you make a good pre-workout meal? Well, oftentimes you want to have at least 90 plus grams of carbs. If you can have more carbs than that, perfect. If you can have lower, don't. Just cut it there. You need more carbs, period. A little bit of carbs, a little bit of protein, and you're good. But the reason you need the carbs is because it provides the fuel that is necessary to give you that muscle output that you need during your gym session. So, eat your carbs.
Optimizing sleep.
All right, so you've learned how to train. You've learned how to eat. You've learned how to take your supplements, but you're still not growing, and you're wondering why. Well, a lot of times, if you're hitting, it's like a triangle. If you're hitting all those, you're not hitting your sleep. It doesn't matter at all, period. Sleep is the most important thing for recovery, and that is most likely why you're not growing. The optimal sleep range for a teenager and human in general is 7 to 9 hours. I would shoot more towards the 9-hour range if possible, because that is when your body is rebuilding itself. Not micro tears. Micro tears do not exist. Anyways, the human body produces most of its human growth hormone in your sleep. So if you optimize your sleep, it's almost like a natural steroid for you. I noticed the most growth when I was letting myself get 10 hours of sleep. And I was doing this while in school and while working. So it is possible. I would like to thank you for watching all the way to the end. If you liked this video and you'd like to see more tips, subscribe or drop a comment and let me know what you want me to do. I'll do pretty much anything related to lifting or video games, so let me know.